Manly from right to left. Jones in number 11 playing at lock forward. Owen Cunningham relegated to the benches for the early part of the game. And Jones it is who gets us going. The ball taken down there eventually by Gary Coyne. And he brings it out about 5 or 6 metres beyond the 10-metre line, but forced back. Sloppy played the ball by Coyne as Croker tries to work it out to the 22. Joining me in commentary, Paul Vorton.
Yes, Ray, interesting tactical move this by Manly coach Graham Lowe of bringing Tony Iro into the second row, swapping his forwards around. Owen Cunningham last week on the Manly side was voted player of the day, so he must be a little bit unlucky to miss out on a start. But obviously they might see a weakness around the 5'8" area in the Canberra side, and Iro will be aimed at that area.
Phil Blake taking a tackle from Tony Iro. He felt the tackle too. Now a penalty goes to Manly. It's against Canberra for the downtown rule, and also McCallum indicating there was a jolting arm in a tackle confrontation. So Manly comes up with a penalty about 12 metres on the Canberra side of halfway. Matthew Ridge, well within kicking range for him. Only a zephyr-like breeze blowing, so it's not going to advantage one or the other. Ridge, prolific kicker of points for the Manly team, placing this ball in front of a very good crowd here, probably in the area of 14,000, some of them with light sweaters, some of them with umbrellas, as Sydney felt some early showers today, and they've continued into the lower grades. And talking of that, Manly won both the lower grades, and in reserve grade it's their first victory in a drought that lasted 24 matches. Ridge now gets it away. It's coming around. The Canberra players don't even look at it. They know it's between the uprights. Manly grabbing points in the opening seconds to lead Canberra by 2 points to 0. Tuvey working it safely for Manly. Lyons, lofted pass. Oh, O'Connor coming in from a deep position. He's pulled down 10 metres into Canberra's area. Tuvey away for Roberts. Roberts steaming ahead. Meninga got a shot on him. It's gone back to Tuvey. Tuvey put down by Hoppy. And coming over the top is Bradley Clyde. Dunford through Hosking. Lyons, quick hand. O'Connor shows it one-handed. Now for Kevin Iro. Back for Ridge now. Ridge sees the 22. Goes over it. Gets the pass away. But it's gone over the sideline. Ooh, flashy piece of football by Manly.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity there for Manly, because Canberra was caught short out wide. Matthew Ridge made a good inroad, and this last pass just goes astray. If Frank Stokes catches that, could have been a try.
Keith Stewart puts it in the scrum. They let it go free this time. Didn't lock it up in the scrum. Stewart tackled by Jones. And Clyde now. Away from the tackle by Cliffy Lyons. Through a gap. Clyde links up with his winger Hoppy. Hoppy's over the halfway mark. Reaches the 40-metre line. Beats that. Beats the 32-metre line. Leaves the 22 behind him before Michael O'Connor makes the tackle. Tremendous run by Sean Hoppy. Now 6 more tackles. Meninga for Stewart. Inside for Walters. He'll get the score, I think. Yes. Steve Walters gets a 4-pointer for Canberra. Meninga 15 metres in from touch. 18 metres out. Ricky Stewart made it very clear in his column this morning that he was looking forward to this contest with the current Australian number 7, Jeff Tuvey. Meninga's kick is wide. No addition to the scoreboard, but what a try for Stevie Walters. Canberra 4, Manly 2. Pardon me. Tuvey, Lyons, Iro, Ridge, Lyons. They're inside the 22. Jones, Lyons. Was it touched by Canberra? Lydiard.
Razzle-dazzle stuff from Manly. Cunningham, he's just come on, he's made a couple of breaks. That looked a bit high. See O'Connor pleading for a penalty here, looking straight at the referee. But he deemed it to be round the shoulders.
He's going to give it. Magnificent striker of the ball. Matthew Ridge hits it sweetly. Flags go up. We're deadlocked. We're at 4 points all. Sunday night football. 4-all, Canberra and Manly.
Yeah, good quick play the ball by Bradley Clyde there, which caught Manly offside, and they were well inside the referee by at least 3 or 4 metres.
Meninga with the line finder. And picking it up 11 metres on the Manly side of the halfway is Steve Walters. Sean Hoppy shows it to David Woods, takes on the defence, and down he goes under Tony Iro and Ian Roberts. Roberts striking for the ball in the play the ball. Canberra's penalty. Well, he's got Roberts for not standing directly in front. He got himself into an offside position in reality. Hits it all right. Touch judges don't move. Flags go up. 2 points. Canberra grab the lead again over Manly. 6 points to 4. Scrum third. Manly coming up with it. Lions. O'Connor. O'Connor puts on some pace. Kevin Iro comes back infield. He's got through Meninga and Mullins. Mullins waiting for Ridge and pulls him down. But they're back to the halfway mark, Manly. Tuvey. Tuvey. Clyde made a great tackle. Now it's Kevin Iro. Kevin Iro. Where's his winger? Stokes is there with it now. Lyons is with him. Can't get it away. 9 metres out from the line. O'Connor. Lyons. Lyons looking for the long ball. Ridge. Manly have got numbers. Cunningham. Thrust to the ground by Stewart. Now it's Dunford. Tony Iro. Oh, Lydiard couldn't take it. That was home for Manly. So the scrum 15 metres out from the Manly line. And a very good chance here for Canberra. Stewart for Blake, now Meninga. Now Meninga plays it just inside the quarter. Clyde adds his presence to this attacking raid. McDonald. Dummy half is Sean Hoppy. Out and giving it away for Harrison. 10 metres from the line. Pulled down by Ian Roberts and by Matt Dunford. Walters sweeping for Ricky Stewart. Holds it up. Stands. Looks to pop. Does. Coyne. Coyne's out of one. Taken on the 10-metre line. Gary Coyne now. He'll play it. Back to Steve Walters. Osborne. Osborne looking to unload. There it is back for Stewart. Stewart just floating the ball away now for Hoppy. Takes it on the bounce. He'll beat Bella. Oh, he'll score. Sean Hoppy. He's ready for it. There's that last big deep breath. Sets the compass. He's missed it. No goal for Mal Meninga. But Canberra, they lead Manly by 10 points to 4. Now it's with Stewart. Stewart getting them back on track. Ridge outside the 40. Hoppy came over the top. Lydiard fends off Blake. Blake chases with Osborne. And eventually Blake makes the tackle that he should have made 40 yards back. But at least he chased. Roberts, Lyons, Dunford.
Well, no one wants to run. Manly, come on, get your act together. We need some big hit-ups. John Jones will charge one up, that's for sure.
Here he is with it now. Over the halfway line. Dunford, he sees an opportunity with the markers going to sleep. Dunford picks up 15 metres. He's grasped on the 32. Bella in number 8. Tuvey. Lyons. He might switch the point of the attack. He does. Back for Tuvey. Tuvey losing the footing for a moment. And Woods is there to bring him down with Harrison. 5 tackles gone. Matthew Ridge is left of the ruck. Now he folds to the right. Then he puts a man up the centre. It's O'Connor. Michael O'Connor, the captain. Can he find a runner? Lyons, Ridge. But it's gone forward. Ridge running away from the forwards. Now it's Iro. Kevin. Outside the 32. Beats Bradley Clyde. Where's the support? Cliff Lyons is with him now. Kevin Iro. A great run by Kevin Iro. Cunningham is coming from the field with the trainers.
Penalty, Ray. High tackle on Tony Iro. Cliffy Lyon looks concerned. He's calling for the trainer or the doctor. I don't think he's too worried. Here it is here. Yeah, high shot round the neck there by Mullins.
Well, there's Owen Cunningham leaving the field. He's very groggy, heavily concussed. Let's have a look at this again from the wide angle shot. And
I don't think it was too bad. The fact that Iro's legs went up in the air made it look a bit worse than it was.
Matthew Ridge with that 100%, 2 out of 2, 16 for the season. 25 metres out and about 15 metres off centre. Brookvale Oval in beautiful condition for the match today. And it's a real rugby league arena. Here's Brookvale. Always enjoy coming down here. Rectangular ground, you get close to the action. And good viewing for everybody. Ridge at 10 points to 4 now. His side trailing. Matthew Ridge strikes it, and he doesn't like it. The flags go down. So 10 points to 4 remains the scoreline just in front of half-time. The 22 will restart. Drop kick necessary from Ricky Stewart. Stewart sending it way down to the other 22 line. Ridge. He comes back. He's lost the ball. Canberra with Harrison. Thought about passing, but held. And that's not counted as a tackle. I remind you of that new rule that came in last year. Stewart shrugging off tackle after tackle. He's had a fine first half, Ricky Stewart.
Yeah, he's completely dominated the Canberra play, setting up one try and making a lot of inroads with his kicking game. His passing game's been fantastic, setting up his supports, and he's probably one of Canberra's best, along with this man, Bradley Clyde.
Phil Blake with a bad gash to the cheekbone. There's the siren, the end of the first half, and what a tremendous first half of rugby league it was. Some absolutely brilliant attacking football by both sides, strong defence, and Canberra go to the break, leading Manly by 10 points to 4. We'll have the second half action for you shortly. Welcome back now, the start of the second half in this match between Canberra and Manly, and what a crackerjack first half it was. We come back with that scoreline for you at Canberra 10, Manly 4. And let's have a look at some of the statistics coming out of the game as this second half gets underway. David Lydiard pulled down. Penalties 5-4 to Canberra first half. Scrum 6-4 to Manly. The total tackles in the game, Manly 85, Canberra 72. And the lower grade results for you. Manly won both reserve grade and under 21s. And that win in reserve grade for Manly was their first in 24 games. So you can imagine it was a grand final reception that greeted the players as they left the field. Penalty goes to Manly at the end of their first set of tackles in the second half. Turnover of possession. There's Woods, as you can see, around the nose area, badly swollen.
Looks like the Avalon S-Bins.
Penalty to Manly. Well, they've got to take the shot. 26 metres out. 15 metres in from touch. Matthew Ridge calling for the sand bucket. Well, this is one of the rare things in Ricky Stewart's game, that is to miss with a shot for line, and his face tells the story.
We came here today to Brookvale, Ray, looking for a big contest between Meninga and Kevin Iro. Iro's winning hands down at the moment. He's had an outstanding game. Every time he touches the ball, he's making break after break, sometimes 40, 50, 60 metres.
Matthew Ridge now. 15 metres in from touch. 26 metres out and he's missed it. So the scoreline, 10 points to 4 in favour of Canberra still. Dunford. Tuvey. Lyons. Steps away from Stewart. Picks up Ridge. Now he's on the 22 line. Tuvey coming around to feed the scrum. Cleanly won by Manly. Lyons. O'Connor. Shows it, then gives it. Oh, gee.
That's a good tackle, Ray, by Mullins. Saw his man and went for him.
Stokes. Yeah, maybe so, but I think Kevin Iro would have preferred Michael O'Connor didn't give the pass. Swinging arm in the tackle there. Lyons has Jones with him. Jones. Lydiard chased by Meninga. And also Hoppy. Boy, do you reckon Hoppy didn't show some speed? 10 metres from the line. Played by Lydiard. Swept by Jones. Tuvey Lyons. He's got Hosking with him. Hosking. No support. It keeps arriving too late. Hosking goes himself. 5 tackles gone. Lyons now. Dummy half. Thinks about kicking. Holds it back. Dunford gets it over. Dunford puts it down for the Eagles. What a game of football.
Well, it had to come. The Canberra defence couldn't hang on all match, and Manly finally put one over. Is that the start of things to come? Cliffy Lyons held the ball up. The Canberra defence had gone up. Did you get this ball down?
That's down.
Well, you reckon he did?
That's down.
The front on shot now. He steams onto that pass. Here comes the delivery. Yeah, he got it down eventually. Good try to Manly. 10. It'll be 10 all in about 4.5 seconds. Steve Wallace, he doesn't think he got it down.
Well, the kick from Matthew Ridge, straight between the uprights. 10 points all between Manly and Canberra. The Ridge conversion successful. And we are locked up again. That was the extent of the Matthew Ridge kick, just a simple one for him. Surely they can't exceed what they... Oh! What a tackle on Lydiard. Canberra comes up with the football. Matthew Wood. Harrison. 20 metres out from the Manly line now. Walters. Hetherington. 15 out. Darryl Williams crying out for help on the left. That's the way Stewart is going. He's home. He'll score. Whoa, he went under the arm of the Manly player so easily. And Stewart puts it down for a try. 22 metres out. 20 metres in from touch. Conversion here would be handy for the Canberra cause. Now Matthew Wood, he strikes it. It's a goal. 2 further points to the Canberra cause. They lead by 16 points to 10. Manly have now put it down on 11 occasions as Stewart works the scrum. Matthew Wood. Meninga folding in from inside centre, running as a decoy. McDonald is tackled. Now it's Clyde. Clyde! Strong run up to the 32-metre line. Sean Hoppy, away from dummy half, gains a further 5 metres. 16 to 10 then in favour of Canberra. Stewart folding in as Gary Coyne. Matthew Wood now. 18 metres out from the line. And Coyne is down injured. Ricky Stewart pointing to the referee as if to say, what about that? So there must have been something in the back play on Coyne. Meninga to Wood, and Mullins puts it down. A try in the offing, touch judge going on. No, yes it is, it's a penalty.
Well, that's bad luck for Manly and for Darryl Williams.
Wood now 22 metres in. Just off centre, keeps it low and makes a complete mess of it.
Well, you might say that's justice done.
We're not a premiership threat this year. Would have to adjust their betting market. Stewart, foot down. Good tackle, head on, one-on-one from Reg.
Oh, that's hurt him, Ray, too.
That's hurt Stewart. And it looks like we've lost him again. I hope for not long, but the opening signs are not good as Rick Stewart is stretchered from the field. Punching it down towards that sideline. Darryl McDonald running across, and he's going to bring it back. Lions puts them all onside. Ball to be played by McDonald. Hoppy! Sean Hoppy! He'll put the foot down, but Ridge again. What a game he's having, Matthew Ridge. Hosking to play. Now Bella. Bella's 15 metres, his own side of halfway. Jones again. Gets it within 5 metres of the halfway line. Very strong performance by Jones. Lions. Tuvey gets away from the would-be tackle. Just into Canberra's end. O'Connor. Back and around. The bounce is favourable for Darryl Williams. Can he unload? He does. Kevin Iro! Pull back to beat. Stands him up. Kevin Iro! That's the equaliser. Or it will be. Matthew Ridge now will cap it off. The trifecta of New Zealanders. They put the 6 points together. Matthew Ridge converts. It's 16 points all. 16 points all in an absolute cracker of a game at Brookvale. Bella to play it. Dunford a dummy half, sweeping for Tuvey. Now for Jones. Across now for Lions, and away goes Iro! Tony Iro! Full back to beat. Hetherington gets him from behind.
Great chase by Hetherington, saved the day for the Raiders. Now Kevin Iro from dummy half.
Around for O'Connor, out now it goes. It's with Roberts. Roberts can see the line, but he can't put it down. Fourth tackle gone now. Played back for Lions. Away now for Dunford. Dunford, can he unload? He does for Lions. He'll score! He'll score! Lions puts Manly in front. 20 points to 16. There she goes. I don't have to tell you. Manly 22, Canberra 16. Wood. Now Canberra with a replacement out there in jumper number 17. David Furner is on for Canberra in 17, the son of Don Furner. Harrison.
The Raiders desperate here for a bit of Meninga magic. They need Big Mal to get more involved than he has been. As O'Sullivan makes a good break.
Harrison off. Harrison picked up and driven. He's lost the ball. 5 tackles gone now for the Green Machine. Hoppy for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan kicks for Croker on the left flank. Williams goes back with Ridge. And Williams has lost the ball. Croker tackles him and doesn't realise that he had an opportunity. Ridge will play the ball. 15 out from the line. Well, Manly have really come home strongly in the second half. Dunford inside for Tuvey. Tuvey angling for the break. 5 tackles gone for Manly now. Full-time siren almost with us. Back for Ridge. Wrong foot's David Woods. Puts up the bomb. Goes through. He'll score. Ridge, that's incredible stuff. Well, if ever you needed any evidence that Canberra were tired, you just saw it there in living colour.
Yes, Matthew Ridge saw there was no one back there for a minute. I thought he was going to go for a field goal, but he saw that no one was back there, so he said, I'll put the bomb up. Where were the Canberra players? I'll tell you where they are. They're out on the feet. They can't lift their legs. Ridge puts the bomb up. No fullback, no one, no wingers. And a dream passes through for Ridge. It's been a great display by this Manly side, and they've served notice. They are a premiership contender. Ridge once again puts it up. A great chase by him. He had a mile of time there just to catch it. It's all over. He's converted, and Manly have won the game 28 to Canberra's 16, and Graham Lowe's happy.
What an excited Graham Lowe it will be. This has been a super performance by his team. They gave away a start, but they've come down the other side of the mountain very strongly. 28-16, a bruising, high-scoring encounter, thoroughly enjoyable.